feed. Get it together. Oh, No Drums, piece of music that I got into a little while ago. Well, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are then going to be heading through music in, I know about, what is it now, 15 minutes in? We're looking at about 35-minute trajectory into music. Welcome to the MountainsHide stream. I've had a busy day today. I've been all about the town. I am a man about town. This film clip is very trippy. How cool is this for no drum music? I love this. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Get your tracks in. I'm going to be firing up some more YouTube content. Diving into a few issues. A while back, actually. Now, this is a deep dive on the prevalence of the festival. Big Day Out music festival. Obviously went from 92 to 2014. I think maybe one of Australia's longest running music festivals, if not the longest. I'm not too sure, but let's run it. I don't think I went to one of these. This was sort of like out of my wheelhouse show-wise. All right, let's run it.
For more than 2 decades, Big
The only
Day
thing I
Out was
can
one of
do
Australia's longest
is to drink my own pee, and this is something I've never done
Yo,
before.
what up, Mike?
running and most.
We're just watching a documentary on one of Australia's longest running festivals. I hope
For
you're
more
doing
than
well,
2
brother.
decades, Big Day Out was one of Australia's longest running and most successful music festivals. What started in '92 as a gamble to bring an up-and-coming band called Nirvana to Sydney soon exploded into a national touring juggernaut. Big Day Out would go on to host some of the biggest names in music, including Metallica and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Big Day Out would eventually face a perfect storm of trouble caused by rival festivals, massive cost increases, and a series of financial gambles that saw the end of a much-loved festival. Stay a while as I take you through the rise and fall of Big Day Out.
Stay a while. All the peaches.
Big Day Out began as a
Love
one-off
it.
Sydney event on the 1992 Australia Day public holiday, created by promoters Ken West and Vivian Lees. West was a kineticist and artist who started his career in lighting and stage production. Lees had a background in band management, which included managing hunters and collectors. Lee's business smarts and West's artistic vision were a perfect complement to each other. Operating under the name Lees and West, the duo had spent a good chunk of the 80s promoting lesser-known international acts into Australia, which included Lou Reed and Run DMC. At the start of the 90s, West had been inspired by the multi-stage festival format of America's Lollapalooza and Summerfest in Milwaukee, which were proving to be extremely popular.
Yep.
West and Lee's reputation was growing. The duo had decided to turn the Violent Femmes Sydney gig at the Hordern Pavilion into a mini-festival for all ages. Big Day Out secured Nirvana as the middle slot support, with some local supports including Ratcat.
The Hordern
This is quite
Pavilion, I
significant
think
as
that's...
the duo had booked
Isn't that in Sydney? Because this is the first show.
Nirvana before they were international superstars. By the date of the festival, Nirvana's Nevermind had taken the charts and the world by storm. Tickets were $40 if you pre-purchased or $50 at the gate. Big Day Out had sold out with 21 bands across 3 stages. If you didn't want to watch the bands, there were amusement rides and a massive skate ramp. Despite a successful first festival, there were a couple of issues, which included running out of beer in the early Arvo, to an overcrowded Hordern Pavilion full of people trying not to pass out in the sweat and heat. Off of the back of the massive success of the first year, the festival would go nationwide in 1993. 1992 had captured lightning in a bottle. It was clear that Aussie fans wanted what the Americans had. In 1993, West and Lees transformed Big Day Out into a national touring festival. Melbourne, Adelaide and Perth were added to the tour. Big Day Out was at the forefront of touring festivals in Australia. A template was being created for future promoters to try their hands at. Despite hitting 4 major cities, the 1993 lineup was headlined by Iggy Pop alongside Sonic Youth. The headliners were supported by Mudhoney, Helmet, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and You Or My, amongst others. Tickets were $42 if you pre-ordered and $50 at the gate. 25 bands played in total across all cities combined with a 4-stage setup.
Oh, that was the second one?
In Melbourne, Cosmic Psychos were covered in mud during their set, accused of inciting a riot, and weren't allowed back for a while. Apart from that, I couldn't find any other issues for 1993. Across all cities, 54,000 tickets were sold. Another massive year for Big Day Out. 1994 arrives with Western Lees having added the Gold Coast and Auckland to the festival. The lineup had also expanded. 1994 was headlined by Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, and Ramones, with many other supporting acts including Primus, Tism, and the Hard-Ons. One hell of a lineup. The festival had also expanded its sound by including acts that spanned alternative rock, hip-hop, and punk. Big Day Out's identity wasn't tied to a single sound. Tickets were $45 if you pre-ordered and $50 at the gate yet again. 3 years running with pretty much no change in price. In most cities, the festival setup was 3 or 4 stages with approximately 45 to 50 bands across all cities combined.
Do I also stream on YouTube? Yes, I do, King.
The size of the festival had pretty much doubled in 3 years. Along with the massive growth, 1994 saw several bigger issues come up. During Soundgarden's set in Perth, a member of the crowd threw a beer bottle that hit bassist Ben Shepherd in the face. Shepherd launched himself in...
Oh, hey Mojo Claudius. What's crack-a-lacking over on YouTube? Is that you, Mike? Yeah, yeah, like, you can see it there. Yeah. It's my buddy? Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
The crowd to confront the attacker. Security had to pull him back onto the stage. Bjork was interrupted by a power outage in Perth. The Gold Coast leg was nearly cancelled due to a massive storm that turned the venue into a muddy swamp, and local residents were also pissed as they hadn't realised their homes were near a loud showground. On top of all of this, there were concerns across the festival regarding crowd safety, with massive crowd crushes occurring during The Breeders and Smashing Pumpkins. Big Day Out was just getting started. 1995 featured another huge lineup of roughly the same number of bands, artists and stages as the previous year. Ticket prices were still priced around the
hilarious Mojo, truly a comedy king.
$60 mark this time. The biggest difference between 94 and 95 was the growing diversity of the lineup with the inclusion of dance and electronic artists such as Baxter. The festival was headlined by industrial metal legends Ministry, The Cult and Primal Scream. Other major support acts included The Offspring, who were touring off of the back of Smash, You Am I and Fundamental. Another major performance before they became huge was Silverchair. Silverchair were about to break out after having won a national demo competition. Big Day Out really was killing it 4 years in a row at this point. Rival promoters, however, were not happy with Big Day Out's success, ultimately causing the major controversy of 1995. Alternative Nation was created by Michael Gudinski and Michael Chugg, both rival promoters in the Australian music scene. Alternative Nation attempted to book many of the same alt and rock acts that traditionally fueled Big Day Out lineups. Tensions soared over artist exclusivity, with Big Day Out promoters accused of locking bands into agreements that reduced their ability to play at competing festivals. The dispute caused a media shitstorm, with both sides trading verbal blows about fair competition.
Yeah, this is Big Day Out history, this whole video.
Australia's
get your song in the queue, Mike, if you've got a song. We'll be listening to music in like 30 minutes, thereabouts.
Alternative music audience. Big Day Out had the last laugh, however, when Alternative Nation failed in spectacular fashion. Alternative Nation went down as one of the biggest flops in Australian festival history.
Oof.
Torrential rain, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Stone Temple Pilots pulling out, poor planning and low ticket sales were the main reasons for the disaster that cost millions. Big Day Out, however, marched on into 1996. Much like the previous 2 years, 1996 was roughly the same size.
Oh, that's rough. I feel bad for them even, like, but I guess they came out of nowhere just to undercut the Big Day Out model, so I guess fuck them.
The same price as 1995 and 1994. Big Day Out had managed to book some huge headliners this year with Rage Against the Machine and Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. International support acts were pretty good too, with Mudhoney, The Prodigy and Rancid appearing. Support from Aussie bands came in the form of Regurgitator, who were just about to release Two Playing, Spiderbait, UMI, and Tism. Only minor controversies took place this year, with fans upset about Nick Cave singing a duet and being overly affectionate with Kylie Minogue, and Rage Against the Machine sparking concerns over Big Day Out crowd safety yet again, with crazy mosh pits leading to...
Wait, can we look that up? Can we look... What year was this? 94. I want to look this up. I want to see if there's any footage. Yeah, I don't...
Just before we start, I'm being interviewed here by Billy.
The video clip is gross as well. Oh, is this like something they put together, or... I don't know. This seems a bit glazy. I'm trying to find like just straight real footage, you know?
Thank you. I'd like to invite now Miss Kylie Minogue.
Is this... No, this is 96. They had a collab song? Oh, really? I guess they are Aussies. I just wanted to find that particular performance, but I guess it's been scrubbed or was maybe never online. I hate Nick Cave. Yeah, I can't find the
same price as 1995 and 1994. Big Day Out had managed to book some huge
Oh,
headlines.
wait. No, it's the same price as those. It wasn't that year. Was it 95 this happened then? Maybe it was 96. Maybe this was the year. Oh yeah, it's this. Oh, I went in for the kiss. I mean, well, really? That was it? I mean, so long ago, it's true. I just wasn't aware of the controversy. I mean, look, as long as they were both comfortable, who cares? I'm pretty sure I remember Kylie saying she had no problem with it.
The same price as 1995 and 1994. Big Day Out had managed to book some huge headliners this year with Rage Against the Machine and Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Oh, it's 96 this year,
acts
yeah.
were pretty good too, with Mudhoney, The Prodigy, and Rancid appearing. Support from Aussie bands came in the form of Regurgitator, who were just about to release Two Planes,
Yo,
Spiderbait,
what up,
UMI,
Inky?
and Tism. Only minor controversies took place this year, with fans upset about Nick Cave singing a duet and being overly affectionate with Kylie Minogue, and Rage Against the Machine sparking concerns over Big Day Out crowd safety yet again, with crazy mosh pits leading to crowd crushes. 1997's Big Day Out was rumoured to be the last one, with concerns from fans after the promoters talked about Big Day Out reaching its peak due to the increasing costs and massive scope. Festival merch with the slogan, 6 and Out, further fueled the rumours. Despite this, another excellent festival was put on. The lineup was headlined by Soundgarden for the second time. Soundgarden played their final Australian shows at the festival before their first breakup. The other major headliner was The Offspring. The headliners were supported by The Prodigy and Aphex Twin, Fear Factory, Powderfinger, UMI, and Frenzal Rhomb, amongst many others. Tickets were just $60 again, with roughly the same number of bands. The only major issue I could find for 1997 was Sepultura dropping out due to multiple issues, with Fear Factory added to the bill. Despite all of the rumours and shirt slogan, Big Day Out would only go on a hiatus in 1998. This gave the promoters a year to recover and re-energise. Big Day Out returned in 1999 with its biggest shows to date. With a bigger festival to pay for, ticket prices increased to $65. Incredible value to see a combined 55 bands across all cities.
My God.
The lineup was headlined by two of the most controversial acts of the
My dear Lord. 55 bands. Dear God. Dear God. Dude, get on the Discord if you want us to listen to your music, exclamation submit, exclamation Discord, exclamation Lineskip, exclamation Superskip. If you're rich and impatient. But, yeah, welcome to the Mountainside stream.
What the hell are you?
I'm Zachy, and welcome to the Mountainside stream.
The 90s,
We're watching a cheeky little video about an Australian music festival.
with Marilyn Manson, who was at the peak of his career with Antichrist Superstar, and Courtney Love with her band Hole. Korn, The Living End, Powderfinger, Regurgitator, and Jebediah were also on the bill. Big Day Out also featured multiple electronic acts in the Boiler Room. The Boiler Room stage featured Fatboy Slim and Underworld. 1999 had sold 220,000 tickets and grossed $14.3 million. Despite the massive profits, 99 was a controversial year with a few issues occurring. Manson's inclusion caused pearl-clutching moral panic across Australia. Religious groups and conservative politicians campaigned to have Manson banned from playing. Manson would also get upset during some of his performances with a stage walk-off in Perth. 2000 arrives and Big Day Out's back again, bigger than ever. 65 bands from a broad music spectrum were on the bill at Sydney alone this year across 9 stages. Ticket prices increased again to $70. The size of the festival had pretty much tripled in size, with ticket prices nearly doubling. Headliners included Red Hot Chili Peppers, 9 Inch Nails, Foo Fighters and Blink-182, 4 industry titans for only $70. Supporting acts featured the Chemical Brothers, She Had, Something for Kate, Spiderbait, Grinspoon, Killing Heidi and Jebediah, amongst many others. Enormously successful yet again, but not without controversy. Dave Grohl was arrested in the early hours of the morning following the Gold Coast show for driving a rented moped all over the legal blood alcohol.
Blink-182, were they there?
$70. The size of the festival had pretty much tripled in size, with ticket prices nearly doubling. Headliners included Red Hot Chili Peppers, 9 Inch Nails, Foo Fighters and Blink-182.
Oh, true.
4 industry titans for only $70. Supporting acts featured the Chemical
$70
Brothers,
is nuts.
She
That's
Had,
good value.
Something for Kate,
What do you mean?
Spiderbait, Grinspoon, Killing Heidi and Jebediah, amongst many others. Enormously successful yet again, but not without controversy. Dave Grohl was arrested in the early hours of the morning following the Gold Coast show for driving a rented moped while over the legal blood alcohol limit. Frenzal Rom
Thanks
pulled
for
out of
following,
their
man.
Melbourne set following a disagreement with the promoters. Intense summer heat and crowd
Hop on the
crushes were still a
Discord.
major
Get
issue
your
that was
tracks
still
in.
not fully addressed 8 years after the creation of Big Day Out. What were your favourite years of Big Day Out? Let me know down below in the comments. The very next year, in 2001, the festival books around 65 bands at each city, with tickets climbing to $80. The festival had some huge names this year, with Limp Bizkit, Rammstein, Coldplay, Placebo, Queens of the Stone Age, and Black Eyed Peas. Support came in the form of At the Drive-In, Powderfinger, UMI, 28 Days, The Avalanches, and Killing Heidi, amongst
Yo, 28 days, bro. 28 days. Do I like fairy bread or Vegemite? Hundreds and thousands on bread is pretty tasty, and Vegemite is alright. If you have it with cheese as well. Cheese and Vegemite sandwiches are good.
dozens of others. One tragic event this year permanently marked the festival forever. The incident occurred while Limp Bizkit were performing the start of their set with Hot Dog and My Generation. Sadly, near the front of the mosh pit at the Sydney Showground, intense crowd pressure caused several patrons to collapse and suffer asphyxiation injuries. Security were reportedly trying to stop the show, with the promoters grabbing the mic shortly after, telling the crowd to make room. Despite being pulled from the crowd and receiving medical attention amongst many others, 16-year-old Jessica was placed on life support and passed away 5 days later. The event led to major reforms in festival safety standards across Australia, with the inclusion of the D-barrier system to split mosh pits into smaller sections. Limp Bizkit would later pay tribute to Jessica when they played Soundwave 2012. This was their Aussie festival return after more than a decade after the tragedy. Limp Bizkit had previously been part of controversy over their performance at Woodstock 99. Despite the awful tragedy of 2001, Big Day Out returned in 2002, determined to put on a much safer show with D-barriers and strict crowd management in place. Tickets climbed to $88 to justify some massive names on this year's lineup, with 60 bands set to play Sydney alone. This is about the halfway point of Big Day Out's history. This year was headlined by The Prodigy, New Order, and Garbage.
That's crazy that this is only the halfway point.
Support came from bands including System of a Down, Silverchair, The White Stripes, NoFX, Alien Ant Farm, Regurgitator, John Butler Trio, and The Living End.
Dude, Alien Ant Farm, let's go.
A lot of this year's controversy actually came from the crowd control measures put in place. System of a Down sets were scheduled for earlier in the afternoon to avoid the potential for wild nighttime crowds. The festival took a hard stance against crowd surfing and stage diving, with security removing those who ignored the new rules. Despite the pushback from attendees, there were no further tragedies, with another successful year. 2003 was another year, and another, even bigger, big day out. Tickets were $93, with a massive 77 bands on the lineup for Sydney that year alone. Woo! That year's headliners were Foo Fighters, Kraftwerk, PJ Harvey, and Jane's Addiction. Support came from bands including Queens of the Stone Age, Deftones, Murder Dolls, Exhibit, The Vines, The White Stripes, and Cog. Despite the stellar music, the 2003 tour was marked by several offstage dramas and eccentric controversies. One of the more amusing incidents involved a feud between Deftones and Aussie punk band Frenzal Rhomb. During a performance, Frenzal guitarist Lindsay McDougall joked to the crowd that Deftones frontman Chino Moreno was backstage eating a big plate of buffalo testicles. The comment got back to Deftones, leading to a backstage spat where Moreno allegedly threatened to shoot the band members if they were in his hometown of Sacramento. She had also made headlines for their temporary name change to Pacifier with pressure from their US-based label. 2004 was a big year for the festival, expanding to 2 dates in Sydney due to exceptional demand for tickets. Tickets were $98, with 41 core bands on the lineup, with an additional 18 bands on Friday and Saturday for Sydney. Other cities had 16 bands across one.
Thinking about seeing 9 Inch Nails in Austin next month? Ooh, do it. For the 11th time? Holy crap. I'm sure it'll be worth it, dude. I'm sure it'll be worth it. Yeah, they seem like a pretty fun band to see live. I haven't seen them.
Day, which was on par with 2002. This demand was due to the big names on the bill, including Metallica. Major acts for this year were Metallica, The Strokes, The Black Eyed Peas, Muse,
Red Rocks,
Voodoo Gurus,
nice.
and The Darkness. Support came
That
from
venue
bands
looks
such as
amazing.
Kings of Leon, The Mars Volta, Jet, Something for Kate, and The Butterfly Effect, amongst many others. 2004 faced its fair share of controversies and issues as well. The Perfect Circle pulled out, citing reasons too complex to explain. The Sydney leg was hit by a record-breaking heatwave, with temperatures soaring to nearly 46 degrees Celsius, leading to widespread heat exhaustion, leaving the local fire brigade to spray down the mosh pits. Further to this, there was a growing police presence aimed at reducing drug use and aggressive behaviour. 2005 saw a scaled-back big day out. The list of bands for 2005 had shrunk to roughly 53 per city. Ticket prices were around $105, climbing steadily every year for a while now. This year was headlined by Beastie Boys, System of a Down, Slipknot, and the Chemical Brothers.
Nice.
Major support came from The Hives, The Streets, Rise Against, Grinspoon, Spiderbait, and John Butler Trio.
Yeah.
Definitely not Big Day Out's best lineup. Controversy in 2005 was centered around 2001's tragedy, a high-profile lawsuit filed by an insurance company, Hit Limp Bizkit, and Fred Durst. The lawsuit was attempting to recover legal fees related to the 2001 tragedy. The band were previously cleared of any wrongdoing. The lawsuit failed to stick against the band as a result. Another massive heat wave continued to cause health concerns, with an ongoing debate over the increase in police presence taking place in the background. In 2006, ticket prices went up to $110, with 76 bands across all cities, which was close to 2003's numbers. The main stages were dominated by the White Stripes, Iggy and the Stooges, Franz Ferdinand, Kings of Leon, and the Mars Volta. Supporting acts included Wolfmother, Airborne, The Living End, The Presets, Hilltop Hoods, and Magic Dirt, amongst many others. The 2006 festival, although successful again, is often remembered for the Australian flag controversy. In the wake of the Cronulla riots a month earlier, promoters made a plea for patrons to leave Aussie flags at home. Westwood stated that the flag was being used as a gang colour and a tool of intimidation. This sparked a nationwide debate involving then Prime Minister John Howard, who criticised the move as un-Australian. Some patrons also complained about the extreme dust and wind conditions at the Sydney venue that made the outdoor bands difficult to watch. After a few years of playing it safe, Big Day Out booked its biggest lineup to date with 85 bands in 2007. With the massive lineup of killer bands came a price hike up to $115 a ticket. This year was headlined by Tool, The Killers, and Muse. Some of the biggest supporting acts were My Chemical Romance, Violent Femmes, Jet, Eskimo Joe, Lily Allen, and John Butler Trio. Carrying over from the previous year, organisers tried to stop people from bringing Aussie flags to the Sydney concert, worried about racist undertones. They were worried about an increase in racial tensions, especially as the event was moved from Australia Day. Australians reacted strongly, wearing flags as dresses, shirts and tattoos to show patriotism, with many ignoring the ban. Promoters eventually backed down. Police presence continued to be an issue for patrons, with more and more drug-related arrests being made. Aside from that, another successful year was put to bed. In 2008, the lineup was scaled back to 72 bands. Despite the drop in acts, ticket prices continued to climb to $125. For headliners, 2008 had Rage Against the Machine, who had just reunited, Bjork,
Enter Shikari,
and Arcade Fire. Supporting the headliners were bands including LCD Soundsystem, Paul Kelly, Hilltop Hoods, Regurgitator, Carnival, Silverchair, and Grinspoon. Apart from a handful of bands, another average kind of lineup when compared to 2007. Only two noteworthy issues occurred in 2008, and they were caused by Bjork, who had to cancel her Sydney and Adelaide performances due to swelling of the vocal cords. The second issue was an enormous Melbourne crowd of over 40,000 people during Rage Against the Machine's set. Security struggled to manage the surge, leading to what were described as controlled riots in the mosh pit. 2008 was the first year where Big Day Out was starting to feel the financial strain as costs were skyrocketing. Soundwave was making a massive name for itself as a competing, touring festival at the same time. To make matters worse, the 2008 financial crisis had begun. 2009 saw 85 bands booked, which rivaled 2007. Oof. Ticket prices climbed even higher to $132. This year's headliners were Neil Young, The Prodigy, and Arctic Monkeys. Support came from bands including Pendulum, My Morning Jacket, Hot Chip, Bullet for My Valentine, The Butterfly Effect, and Serge Tankian, with dozens more to follow. This was another kinda just average lineup in my opinion. There were a few issues for 2009's festival, with one of them ending in tragedy. The popularity of the electronic lineup was so huge that security struggled to contain the crowds in the boiler room, leading to a temporary lockout where fans were prevented from entering the area for safety reasons. This pissed off a lot of people who had paid specifically to see bands like The Prodigy. On top of this, the festival took place during yet another severe heatwave in Melbourne and Adelaide. Temperatures hit 43 degrees Celsius, forcing organisers to deploy massive water cannons and misting tents to prevent mass heat stroke. Tragically, the 2009 tour also saw the death of a young fan at the Perth leg due to taking too many ecstasy pills, made worse by the heatwave. Festival safety and medical response times was once again raised on a national level. Compared with 2008, ticket sales were climbing at around 260,000. For 2010, tickets were $140 with a staggering 142 acts on the bill. This was the biggest festival Australia had seen to date, with 350,000 tickets sold. A second date was added for Sydney yet again. Big Day Out would not get any bigger from this point onwards, it had well and truly peaked. To pull these kind of numbers, 2010 was headlined by Muse and Powderfinger. Major support came from Lily Allen, Groove Armada, Kasabian, Calvin Harris, Fear Factory, including many more. Controversy in 2010 largely revolved around the Gold Coast and Sydney legs facing scrutiny over extreme overcrowding and long lines for amenities. For 2011, tickets were priced at $150 with 66 bands.
That's hot as fuck. What was it? 46 degrees or something, did he say?
And Powderfinger. Major support came from Lily Allen, Groove Armada, Kasabian, Calvin Harris, Fear Factory, including many more. Controversy in 2010 largely revolved around the Gold Coast and Sydney legs facing scrutiny over extreme overcrowding and long lines for amenities. For 2011, tickets were priced at $150 with 66 bands plus local bands at each city. This was way smaller than 2010's lineup, more than half. Despite the smaller scale, a second date was added for Sydney. Tool, Rammstein, Iggy and the Stooges, and MIA headlined the festival. Strong support came from bands including Deftones, Wolfmother, Bliss and Esso, and Birds of Tokyo, amongst many others. Sydney had sold out in minutes, which was why a second show was added. Despite another successful year, the cracks were starting to show. Just days after tickets went on sale, the 20-year partnership between West and Lees came to an end due to internal conflicts and mounting cost pressures. This was truly the end of an era. West would go on to partner with US-based company C3 Presents, which runs Lollapalooza. There were a few other controversies that took place in 2011 as well.
Yo,
MIA
what up, Anima? Reviews start in about 15 minutes.
Castles performed with a broken ankle, which led to shorter and more chaotic sets as well. Pressure was also mounting from Soundwave, who were outbidding Big Day Out for the heavier acts. For 2012, ticket prices continued.
Yeah, if you want to submit music, get on the Discord. The link to the Discord is below the live stream. Underneath. Welcome to the stream, though. Welcome.
Climbing ever upwards to $165. 70 core bands were booked, which was a small bump over the previous year. Big Day Out was celebrating its 20-year anniversary as well. The headliners were Kanye West, Soundgarden, and Kasabian. Support came from dozens of bands, including Foster the People, My Chemical Romance, Parkway Drive, Blue Juice and The Living End, amongst many others. The lineup was extremely polarising. 2012 would mark the beginning of the end of Big Day Out for multiple reasons. Lineup announcements were staggered with a shocking 19 bands in its first announcement. Soundwave, in comparison, had 70. West had failed to promote through social media, spending money on advertising through print magazines instead. The lineup caused controversy by adding Kanye West. Kanye's massive performance fee reportedly led to the downsizing of Adelaide and Perth and caused a rift among many die-hard rock fans who felt the festival was moving too far away from its alternative roots. Kanye and Odd Future were removed from New Zealand, Perth and Adelaide lineups. Odd Future had also...
Oh man, I didn't even mean to do that. And now it's blocking me hitting the black button.
For almost a decade in the late 2000s and...
wait, there is no back button on this screen? Huh? Dang.
Through print magazines instead. The lineup caused controversy by adding Kanye West. Kanye's massive performance fee reportedly led to the downsizing of Adelaide and Perth and caused a rift among many die-hard rock fans who felt the festival was moving too far away from its alternative roots. Kanye and Odd Future were removed from New Zealand, Perth and Adelaide lineups. Odd Future had also sparked further backlash following the uproar over their lyrics, which were deemed homophobic and misogynistic. Kanye's set was delayed by 45 minutes in the Gold Coast, with Chris Cornell blaming the Big Day Out production crew. If that wasn't enough, ticket sales were poor in some cities, with certain stages closed, resulting in significant financial loss for the owners. Auckland fared so badly, resulting in it being excluded from 2013 altogether. Compared to the festival's history, this was an absolute disastrous year. Despite 2012 being a horrible year, 2013 arrives, the second last year of Big Day Out. Ticket prices remained the same as the previous year at $165. A whopping 118 bands were booked for 2013, which is the second biggest Big Day Out lineup. Red Hot Chili Peppers and The Killers headlined, with support from bands including Death Grips, Childish Gambino, Against Me, The Bloody Beetroots, Grinspoon, and a very long list of Aussie acts. 2013 was hit by significant controversies and logistical issues. At the Gold Coast, Red Hot Chili Peppers experienced sound issues with the crowd chanting "Turn It Up" as the audio was muffled and dropped out frequently. A rogue employee was fired after using the main stage LED screens to display inappropriate messages to female fans during Vampire Weekend set. AJ Matter would buy out Ken West later that year. Both co-founders had now sadly exited the festival. Despite 2 bad years back-to-back, AJ Matter and C3 pushed on for one final Big Day Out in 2014. Ticket prices increased to $185 with 57 main bands booked. Unlike every year prior, VIP tickets were offered at $285, offering additional perks such as enhanced entry and viewing. With a significant price increase and a much smaller bill, this was a horrible move. Pearl Jam, Arcade Fire, and Snoop Dogg headlined, receiving support from major acts including Flume, Major Lazer, Peking Duck, Primus, Deftones and The Hives, and many more. In terms of controversy, this year was an absolute doozy. 8 weeks before the first show, Blur pulled out of the festival. They cited constantly shifting goalposts and challenging conditions from the organisers. An enormous act was now gone with a massive hole to fill. This sparked a war of words between Blur's frontman and AJ Matter. To fill the gap, the festival had added The Hives, BDI and Deftones. The loss of Blur had a negative impact on ticket sales. Main stages experienced small crowds, which caused a poor atmosphere to boot. Vivian Lees accused Matter of running the festival into the ground, eventually leading Matter to sell his stake later that year for $1 to C3. C3 was now the sole owner of Big Day Out. Matter could buy back in for $1 in the future if he wanted to. Matter had lost about $10 million with Big Day Out. Big Day Out was done and would not return in 2015. C3 had decided to put the festival on permanent hiatus, remaining on hiatus to this day. So, what are the founders and AJ Matter up to in 2026? Sadly, Ken West passed away peacefully in April 2022 at the age of 64. After Lees left Big Day Out, he focused on getting his kids through school. He studied archaeology at uni and travelled to interesting places around the world to pursue research projects. AJ Matter ran Soundwave for one more year in 2015, which was another financial disaster with the debt racked up into the millions. Check out my Rise and Fall of Soundwave video if you want to know more. Big Day Out was one of Australia's most loved annual touring festivals. Fans of music had fallen in love with its alternative atmosphere and an impressive list of the biggest names in music playing the festival over the years, which included Metallica, Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Rage Against the Machine. Big Day Out's eventual collapse was a death by 1,000 cuts due to skyrocketing artist fees, intense competition from festivals like Soundwave, internal rifts, last-minute artist cancellations, low ticket sales, and alleged financial mismanagement. Despite all of this, most people that attended have fond memories.
I didn't go to this, but I know for a fact that anyone that did is happy they did, and thanks the promoters and the people that put it together, because these were some of the most enjoyable memories they've ever had, and some of the best days and best weekends they've ever had. So all I can say is, you know, people like to shit on AJ Matter and festival setter-uppers and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're doing something pretty special for us all. Organizing that sheet. And I appreciate it. Everyone but Jessica. Well, the Royal Inquest deemed that not their fault, so I'm not so sure. Anyway. Back to Nick Cave making out with Kylie Minogue. I'm joking. We're not watching that again. We're not watching that again. Oh dear Lord. Oh, I fixed the Windows update. I had to uninstall a certain Windows update, and then it said I couldn't uninstall it, and then I ended up uninstalling it anyway because Windows was wrong. So that's how that went. That's how that went. Welcome to the MountainsHide stream. Please get your song in. Submit your music! Exclamation submit! Exclamation Lineskip! Exclamation tip! Exclamation Superskip! Oh yeah! Get on the damn Discord! Get on the damn Discord! Alright. We're gonna run a track before we go to ad break. And the track that I want to run is going to be random. What I'm going to do right now is if you type 1 in chat, I will put your name on this wheel and we will play your song. That is what I'm going to do. So if you just type 1 in chat, I'll go ahead and put your name on the wheel. And we'll get to spinning. However, if you're first already and you lose... Oh, actually, no, fuck it. You get played regardless. Fuck it. You get played regardless. 1 in chat, okay. Okay, we got. Okay, we got enough to spit. Oh, okay, we got enough to spin it. We got enough. Do Mike's song. Oh, you're an extra 1 for Mike. Okay, we don't have enough to spin it then. All right, we'll do one more if we get a single extra person posting. Otherwise, I'm just playing the first track. If we don't get a single extra person, type in 1, playing the first track. You have until I cheers to make this happen. Type 1 in chat if you want your song played right now. Put myself in there. But how lame is it going to be when it's like, alright, we're listening to me before ad break. Like, bro, that doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good at all. It feels like I'm pranking you into listening We never hear you. You hear me sometimes. I don't want to overload you guys, you know. And you can lead a horse to water, sort of thing. You know what I mean? You can't be, especially these days. Everyone's so sick of advertising. So I just like to bring people into like my orbit and then leave it there, and they know the music's there. He talks shit, but music. Always. We do more music than shit talking. Always. Every single stream, go through the timeline. The majority of the time, we're talking about and or listening to music. Thanks. You want to fact check that? Okay. Hey, give me a sec. Also, radio stations literally they play music, just FYI. Just FYI on what the standard is. We're spinning it! We're spinning it! And we're on surround! Alright, surround's gonna be getting played before the ad break. We're running it. I know verse is a little off. Probs only end up with the hook left. Got you. Alright, we're running it. It is Surrounded by Sound. Coming in house.
I wanna grow up one day, but not today. Today is for fun, for running amok. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I will grow up. Maybe not. I wanna grow up one day, but not today. Today is for fun, for running amok. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I will grow up. I'm a cannibal for these words, cause they're hittable syllables. To the mouth, the groove incredible. Don't stay typical, shake so hard, nobody stands still. Impeccable lines, invertible bursts, horizontal, kill them all. To deal with those who deserve mid-storm. Still I feel this fool to destroy them all. Bad form, formation should be housed. Dip in the bass, count, sound out. 3, 4, turn it up loud.
Yeah, it just needs the right production. I like that fast bit surround, the unmixed bit.
Get you nervous on a track, run it back. I wanna
I don't
grow
know.
up one day, but not today. Today is for fun, for running amok. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I will grow.
It has 0 at the moment. Yeah, it needs a little bit of cleaning up. It needs nothing. Nah. It definitely needs a bit of cleaning up in
Not
there.
today.
For sure.
Today is for fun, for running amok. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I will grow up. I wanna grow up one day, but not today. Today is for fun, for running amok. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I will grow up. Maybe not. I wanna grow up one day, but not today. Today is for fun, for running amok. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I will grow up.
Nice. Beat from YouTube as well. Send vocals to someone. The beat does suit. Dude, I really like the verse. The verse was my favorite part, dude. Your writing in the verse for me was pretty interesting.
Syllables to the mouth, the groove incredible. Don't stay typical, shake so hard, nobody stands still. Impeccable lines, invertible bursts.
Day 28, yo, Papa blazing. The longest streak in this stream's history, I'm pretty sure. I never mix vocals, but I always wanted to, so I'll do it for free. Ooh. I think it needs a bit of production as well. Sounds like a dry recording with maybe like a little bit of compressor, a little bit of EQ on it. I feel like it needs the EQ shaping and a different type of compression, possibly. But are those vocals just dry and then like sort of balanced? Just through the train, yeah. Okay, just the preset. So it does have some stuff on it, yeah. Okay. Either way, feels good. Yo, what up, Animal? We're about to go to our break. This is the MountainsHide stream. We're listening to your music. I'll get into more of this after the ad. Subs get the good ads. Subscribe for a Lineskip and the good ads. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hi. Here at the MountainsHide stream, I'm the head of audio, the one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible, even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the MountainsHide stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, head of audio doesn't pay that well. So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence that this moment has created, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I could get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles. So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for you. It's an old shirt I wore for comedy purposes. It looks hilarious. It used to fit me. Most importantly, you're supporting the head of audio. MountainsHide. We do music feedback and you do donations. Because even this king needs to eat. Oh, hi, my name's Zach, aka MountainsHide, and this is MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked, 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 MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked is a little different from other beat battles. You'll fight from a ranked all the way from bronze up to Grandmaster, with our new and improved rank spreadsheet that automatically calculates values for all battles that you'll never see. Our distributed ranking system that'll be a combination of our ELO system and all judges' scores. Please collaborate with me, streamers. I need help. The glee on your face. Imagine the glee you'll experience when you find out that you're way higher rank than you thought we'd think you were. Imagine the distraught nature of your emotions when you find out that your rank is much worse than you thought we'd think it was. Claim superiority over those noobs in chat. MountainsHide Ranked. Get ready to be absolutely furious, purely overjoyed, or just neutral. MountainsHide Ranked. Get wrecked and win the favor of your peers or something like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. MountainsHide rank. Oh, we're back in 2 days time. So 2 days time, you're gonna be cooking up a track. It's gonna meet certain specifications. Okay. And then 48 hours after that, 2 days after that, it's gonna be done. You're gonna bring it back. You're gonna verse each other on a tournament ladder. One of you is going to come out the victor, and you will all be assigned a rank. That's MountainsHide rank, the highest placement we have had so far is a platinum. If you think you're a diamond, by all means, come through. If you think that your song is a diamond, by all means, come on through. That's the third weekend of every single month, remember? Third weekend of every single month. So this coming weekend is that. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna try and keep it like that. Yeah. So yeah, we just do it once a month. And yeah, last time went pretty well. Went pretty smooth. Wart whistle was guest charge, and it was hella fun. We gave away a grand prize of $20. Grand prize? $20? Can you imagine? So that was dope. But yeah. Come get your rank. Oh yeah.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
What the hell are you? I'm Zachy, and welcome to the MountainsHide stream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. We do have a little something. Oh, a little something. One might say. One might not say, but one might say. That little something coming in. A guy called Ian McKay. Okay. If you're in Australia, they'd be like, Ian McKay? Ian McKay. Anyways. Glow by Ian McKay coming in hot. Let's get it. Get on the damn Discord. This is the last time I will tell you. Get on the damn Discord. The MountainsHide stream. I mean, it's actually pretty upbeat. What up, kid? How are you, man? Oh, the plug. Oh, I'd be cut ass. That's mad bummer. Yeah, real. It's actually so annoying. Amazing. Oh, another song is starting. No. Don't be like that. SoundCloud. Do you play guitar, or is that like a VST, or like a sample? The guitar was sampled from FL Cloud. Cool. What even is FL Cloud, by the way? Yo, what up, Jace? Wait, is that how I even say your name? JSX. Wait. Jake? I'm confused. Oh, it's Jace? Background was a VST. Gotcha. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's crazy what happens to your production when you realize half your battles were just choosing low quality sounds or only being able to find low quality sounds. Like, the first time I got my hands on like a proper set of, it just changed my life. Like, it just changed my life. I was like, oh yeah, if you use the wrong drum kits, you're always gonna sound like shit. Sound design for the win. Nice. Oh yeah. Get on the dang Discord if you want to submit your music. Oh yeah. Thank you for the submission, Ian. Appreciate it as always. Doing a lot of work on Vital. Ooh. The VST can really compare. Yeah, there's a few good ones, but they're still not there yet. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Jace. I got you, man. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Y'all just listening to music, talking shit. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well. Yo, what up, Zeal? Yo, everybody say hello to Zeal. What up, man? Hope you're splendid today. Splendid. Oh man. Okay. I'm about to turn my fans up on my computer so she doesn't start running. She's running too hot. There we go. Back down under 70.
I love offshore gambling.
Get on the Discord for offshore gambling, maybe. I don't know, someday. Nah. Probably not. Probably not. Let's be honest. There'll be no. Oh, off the Discord. Maybe? Hey? Anyway. Welcome to the MountainsHide stream.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
I got kicked out of Discord today. I will never know why. Age verification. How's the queue? Succulent. Moist. Supple. Nobody said what I did today. Admin. Great. Oh, what a bummer, dude. Oh well, fuck him. Thank you for the follow again, Jess. Alright. Cheers to those of you in chat. Got a cheersing. I know Arthas was having some drinks. I also know it's good to have a drink on a Tuesday night when you get home from work. I also know that. Cheeky few beers. It's a Wednesday afternoon for me, of course. I am, after all, in Australia. Nor the complimentary Nor service I provide, where I pretend that I say no, like Nor. Yeah, also, no, Foster's is an imaginary advertisement to you guys. We don't drink Foster's. We drink 4X and VB. And they're both pretty fucking shit. They're Australia's most highest selling beers. Yeah. Yeah. No Foster's. That's like some weird lie. I don't understand, like, why would they be telling you that and telling that in? Is it like too expensive to get the business of 4X? Like, anyways, cheers. Oh yeah, we back, baby. We back. Alright. Mike, it's time to fucking run it, my dude. Thank you for being here. And this song is called 1992, the TDMT and the Digital Headless Steezy. 3, 2, 1. Interesting. Him the Toolman vibes. It's just a snare. Yo, TB, what up, King?
I've been chasing this dream since 1992.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, Mark. Like, even as an abstract idea, it doesn't quite land for me, I guess. It's not even that. It's like your audience is the abstract crowd and the song still doesn't pop. That's how I see it. It's like the audience is the abstract crowd, but it still goes nowhere. Like it still doesn't feel like it's doing good within that realm for me. That said, that is a commentary on the songwriting. I do quite like the singing as a tone, and a lot of the sort of parts that you had in A Bubble were pretty cool. It's the formation of it all. It's how it's all coming together and building and releasing and stuff. That's what's killing it for me. Yeah, that's my commentary on this. I was just kind of confused, surprised, and like in a bit of a negative way with the flow of it. But I kind of like the steezy, like I've been like that steezy kind of like I've been chasing the yeah. I think there's a better way to crescendo it and still be real weird with it. But yeah, again, get it to breathe better is just as far as it, the ebb and flow. It just, yeah, I don't know. It was just a bit jarring. Yeah, that's probably my main feedback. But again, the good things I have to say is that, like, some parts in a bubble were actually pretty cool. Like, there were certain sections that I felt like did have legs, but yeah, again, just needed to be restructured and reformatted. Dude, thank you as always for sharing your art with us. I always appreciate it. Interesting effects, definitely. Yeah, some cool like production effects in there as well. For sure. Respect, Mike. Thank you for sending in your music, man. I pressed the wrong thing on my goddamn screen. All right. We got a little bit of Valiant coming in. A little bit of Valiant, just a pinch. Just a pinch. That's the bloody pinch. And if not, we got Anima. I see you, Anima. You spoke 3 minutes ago. Assuming you're in chat, I think we'll have some faith and we'll run your music right now. Unless Valiant wants to speak in the next 5 seconds. Let's run it. It's Anima. I was just checking if Valiant was here because he was next. So Anima's up now. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, it's coming. Queue's not long. Vibey baseline, Anima. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Vibes.
I love offshore gambling.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
How I feel about that one. Little mouse. What's going on, mate? How are you? Digging this, the second goal wants to be more dominant and less meandering for my ears. Oh yeah, I feel you.
Fuck Donald Trump and this economy he created.
Let me flick through it here. Woke up and just wrote a story saga, just casually. Oh, and started writing, you mean? Sorry, I didn't probably translate what I probably should have known more quickly that you meant. It's a streamer's job, damn it. It's a streamer's job. This is mostly cool. I think this is mostly cool. I'm trying to find places to improve, but my honest opinion is it kind of depends what it's for. Like, if you were putting this in like a pulled back like game, I think this would be appropriate because it's like warm and it has like nice qualities. It's kind of punchy. It's like, you know, it's got nice chords. I guess Zeal was saying like he wanted something a little more dominant in that second chord in the main riff. I guess go check that out. Have a think about that, I guess. It would be like a shop selection. But overall, it kind of has like a nice, kind of like high quality Mario feel to it. Yeah, it kind of feels like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but more pulled back instrumentation, like not as intense. I love myself a bit of jazz though, and yeah. If you like jazz, listen to a band called Knower, Knower, Anima. They use a lot of jazz stylings in their music. They are brilliant. Oh, cheers in chat. Cheers in chat. We got Arthur's taking another shot. Absolutely, Zeal. Absolutely. Anima, thank you for sharing your happy, awesome Mario music with us. Y'all might get a political rant at shot 4 or 5. Let's run it. Valen, I don't know if you're back. Already there, yawning. Yeah. Yep. That'll be. Raja is sponsored by my lack of weed. Amazing. Thank you again, Anima. We are running the next regular queue participant. Is beam to the head type shit of things in new violence. Oh, gotcha. Ayo. Oh yeah. Energy. Energy.
I love offshore gambling.
Get on the Discord for more energy. Hey, thank you for the submission. Thank you for sharing. I think I have you signed a job. yeah. I think yeah. Producers that don't give that sounds. That's also true. I'd be happy to share like stuff that I like sounds and stuff, or like methods to make it. Because I think any good producer that is in the game, like, they can just do it again and they can do it better. Like, that's kind of just the whole game, right? Like, if you're a working producer and you're lucky enough to have scored some good work because you're good at what you do, like, or even if you don't think you're good at what you do, who cares? Go for it. Like, point is, it's a privilege to be there. So I would, All right, we're playing Jace.
Baby, you're so precious. Like, you're so cute. You don't understand how much like I love you, and I just got home. So I really want you to sleep.
Are you in chat, Jace? Let us know. Let us know.
Down in her bedroom.
What?
Yeah. Look.
Well. Oh, you're here?
Why did you leave, baby? I don't want nothing new, cause baby, it's me and you. People trying to get in our relationship. Why are they acting rude? Why they acting rude? Because I don't want nothing new. I just want you, yeah. Cause baby, it's me and you.
Yeah, we go look at this vocal production.
True color show when I opened up to you.
What tuner are you using?
Yeah, so why did you leave? Said you love me.
Like what vocal
Said
tuner?
You need me. 20 reasons you should leave me. Said you're thirsty.
She.
Let's go to Fiji. Yeah, she's into me. I see a lot.
I feel like these performances need more energy.
You got a lot of win for me, a friend for me. I put you in my fantasy.
Yeah. Also, some of the time you're a bit behind.
See your artistry, I wanna see you watch on me. Honestly, just come and make that pussy for me. Said she
what the fuck?
wants me, I don't know what she sees in me, controlling me with her fingers like the creatures off the Hennessy. They won't send for me.
Crazy lyrics. What?
I said I thought you was calling. We were looking at the
Queef music. Yeah, bro. It's that queef shit. This is crazy.
Like that ain't make no sense. I'm cutting nothing trouble.
Shout outs.
By mistake, I pay y'all rent.
Shout outs, bro.
Says she wants me, I don't know what she sees in me, controlling me with her fingers like the creatures off the Hennessy. They won't send for me. Oh. Yeah.
Bro. Hey, it had its issues. I'll say that much. How long have you been doing music for, man? Well, what's going on here? What's Hennessy? My first time? Oh, okay. Well, look, that makes sense. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so first thing you're gonna want to do, is, shit, where's a good place to start? I reckon just, like, being a vocal, like, being a singer, I think one of the most important things you can learn to do is, like, vocal produce and vocal mix yourself. And I'm assuming you're mostly, like, singing over beats. Yeah, that's okay. So a good place to start is learning EQ and learning compression and how it affects your voice and how to use those two tools to just make your voice sound better, because they're the most important tools. After that, it's learning how to use your tuner as good as possible and looking up different tuners to use and using different tuners like Auto-Tune or Melodyne or the BandLab tune, like vocal auto-tuner thinger. Like, yeah. Those three things is what I can get you to write down or whatever. Because those three things will help you a lot. Oh, and then saturation as well. A very important part of a signal chain, a vocal signal chain. Or at least a modern vocal signal chain. Yeah. Definitely a vocal like this. Yeah, not too much caught my ear on this as far as like something that was enjoyable, but at the end of the day, I still appreciate you sending in your music. And I hope these tips can get the ball rolling on really making your voice shine and getting things rolling a little smoother in your music. Thank you for sending in your music, man. And don't stop. If you enjoy it, keep going, keep pushing, keep doing your thing, man. Because I'll be honest, man, it took me probably 7-8 years to get decent at mixing and production. So I'm dumb as hell. Anyways, thank you again for sharing your music, man. Appreciate it. Alright. Got a little bit of zeal.
Hello, it is I, Alan Thickman.
Alan
Would you do me a
Thickman.
favor?
Good,
Give it a
Birdmaster's
spin.
here.
Spin round and round.
Banjo. Nice, okay.
Cause you make me nauseous. Just be a little more cautious. You make me nauseous. Just be a little more cautious.
Cautious.
Shake it to the motherfucking bridge now. ceiling to the floor. There's a feeling you ignore.
So with my thing with the vocals is take off a little high end and add a little room verb, just a really short room verb. I feel like it needs just a little bit of depth, just a little bit. Don't make it wet, just a little bit of room verb, and take off the high end, I reckon. Because I feel like they fit, but they could be a little more complimentary of the vocal. Anyways, let's continue. This reminds me of like early Chili Peppers.
Banjo in the bridge.
Like, have you heard like Roller Coaster by the Chili Peppers, Zeal? Or there's like a few songs that kind of, except like, for example, in this part, like the bass would be like, you know how Flea is. Anyways, let's continue. I feel like the and the come on can kind of be forward like a main vocal.
A shame if someone laughed on it. Come on now.
Dude, let's go.
Have you ever had vertigo now? Do you even know where to go, child? Have you ever had
vertigo? Ooh, these vocals sound great. Real. Gotta make use of it, get those samples, bro.
Where to go, child?
It was the hardest? Okay, why? Double strings? Wait, banjo has double strings? I thought it was just 4 strings. Okay, I love this. This is awesome. This has got tons of different vibes. It feels like a weird and wonderful alt prog rock sort of thing. Yeah, like I envision a future with like huge different flavored vocal productions and vocal mixes that's, you know, obviously at the end are all balanced, but you know what I mean? Like this is like, it feels like a big song. It feels like it has like a nice ebb and flow, and then it really hits at the end. And I like the songwriting, and I like your sample selection and the flow and all the instruments and stuff. But yeah, almost just want to hear more vocals to really drive the point home. And yeah, on the those verse vocals in particular, apart from the oh yeah or whatever it is in the second verse, I reckon they're, yeah, like top end off. And what was the other thing I said? Top end off and something else. It doesn't matter. Banjolin? Oh my dear Lord. Oh my dear Lord. Fire shit, man. Fire shit. Thank you for the submission, man. Cool stuff. Weird stuff. I would die of happiness if I heard this in a bar, though. I feel like this shit is like the best. It feels like real musician stuff where it'd be like super interesting to watch as well. So I gotta give you credit for making this feel like a band. It feels like a band where there would be like a guitarist singer, and then a keyboardist singer, and then a drummer singer. That's what this band feels like. And they all just sort of do a little bit of singing. Too many mics. Yo! Valuable. Thank you for your submission. My dude. Yo, RZ, what up? How you doing? Welcome to the MountainsHide stream.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
No problem, Zeal. Happy to help. The regular queue is closed at the moment. We're only doing line skips. If you want to send through a line skip, you can. This is the MountainsHide stream.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna be going on a little bit of ad break. Got a little bit of ad break. We do an ad break together as a community. The only difference is the subs get the good ads. Hello, TF Dubs. Hello. How you doing, brother? We're gonna go on ad break in just 1 second, and I'll be back to talk some more shit, regardless of if there's any submissions. I'll hang out for a little while. We'll see you soon. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. Oh yeah.
What the hell are you?
I'm Zachy, and welcome to the MountainsHide stream. Come on down to the MountainsHide Change EP launch.
Advert is entirely off brand with how the music sounds.
We're going to be giving away a new car, a brand new family home, and a dirty couch.
Literally, none of these prizes will be given away.
We might even play some Nintendo. Then after that, you can shut the fuck up and listen to my new music. MountainsHide Change Launch Party, November 27th on Twitch. Here at MountainsHide, we care about your listening experience. We put all our products through rigorous testing to ensure they meet the highest listening standards. As a usual part of our in-depth testing, we set out to find the least qualified demographic and ask them what they thought of our latest products.
He's actually fucking... It's hyped up his release. The beat sounds sick. And your vocals are so good.
You better fucking join and drop that fire mix, my guy.
Oath.
Oh, there he is.
Mate. Where's the third song? Come on, mate.
Honestly, it hyped me off. I can't even speak, it's that good.
We get what we wanted to hide.
got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain. Yeah. You drop into a B-stream and yeah, what do you see? A subtrain is coming for you. It's rolling past you and me. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain.
Howard doesn't stream much anymore, and that was the best beat battle on Twitch, and now I'm stuck here. Just kidding. Love ya. Do you want to get banned for the rest of your fucking... Do you want to get banned for the rest of your life? It's not a funny joke. It's not a funny joke. You know what? Pain chat canceled, stream over. I'll see you guys later this week.
Bitch, I got my own. And I can't shake the feeling that you don't even see me. Over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over and
Oh, hi. Here at the MountainsHide stream, I'm the head of audio. The one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible. Even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the MountainsHide stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, head of audio doesn't pay that well.
So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence that this moment has created, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I could get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles.
So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for each other, and I'm here for you. Next time you submit, remember, you're supporting the community, you're supporting the stream, and most importantly, you're supporting the head of audio. MountainsHide, we do music feedback, and you do donations, because even this king needs to eat.
Mission is a go. Mission is a go.
Have you been stuck in the regular queue on a feedback stream? Are you unable to pay for your own line skips, even with channel points? Every day, a member of the regular queue suffers. But it doesn't have to be this way. Be the change you want to see in the world. Change a regular queue participant's life today. Gift a line skip to a regular queue homie and change their life today. Oh yeah. Change their life today. Change their life to freaking day. Zaki, and welcome to the MountainsHide stream. Oh, yes. Alright, we got TP. Coming up next in the queue, TP, let me know if you're here, brother. TUSC, let's get it. Quadrop. Been using too much AI, fair. Okay. I think you need to trade out some middle high frequency to the choir away from the away from the main synths. Out of key.
Let's go.
I guess this section is different. High end off that. I feel like it's got too much air on it. That last synth part, that outro synth part, the lead, mom, the bass, whatever it is. Yeah, there's a few mixing things here. So what you're hearing there, TF Dubs, is like the chorus is atonal. It's like rhythmy, like tear-outy atonality, and then the vocal is the same key as. And then like I think there's some tonality in some of like the wobs that are happening as well. So you'll get like we're hearing those wobs. Because I agree with you, they're like, it's not like specifically off key, but it's like, it just sounds kind of odd, like with the tonality of the vocal that came from the bridge that we know is in key, and then the atonality of like the rhythmy tear-outy drop, and then the slight tonality of some of the wubs that are sort of like suggesting it's kind of like in key or not in key at times. Yeah, the production in the mix is generally pretty good though. I wouldn't really change the verses. I think verses are fine. I think your sample choice is pretty good. Yeah, my thing is just like slight like rework on production or writing with the wobs, and then just a more focus on the vocals in the mix as well. That's kind of where I'm at, but I mostly like this. Has a cool flow to it, cool dubby like vibe, like modernized, obviously. Yeah. Had a good energy. But yeah, in the choruses, there was definitely an issue there for me. The verses were definitely my favorite in this. Regardless, thanks for sending it in, man. Thanks for rocking out with us.
Let's go!
And I think the last chorus works better because it doesn't have a vocal. So it doesn't have it feels way more intentional, you know what I mean? But the vocal kind of just I think confuses it a little. Anyways, thank you again. Oh yeah.
I love offshore gambling.
Get on the Discord for offshore gambling. In Discord for that offshore gambling, guys. This has been the MountainsHide stream. I want to thank you for being here. I will be back tomorrow for more music, more memes, more goofing around. Thank you once more for being here. We're going to raid out. Stick around for the raid. And I will be back with more music tomorrow. Peace.
I love offshore gambling.